Hello, beautiful people. Hope your Monday is a good one. I'm back to talk about the Kansas City Chiefs. Look, I know social media is blowing up and went absolutely bananas over the blown call last night. I get it. It was a blown call. They missed the opportunity to throw the flag there because the Falcons would have had first and goal from the one, but still, it doesn't get called. If you don't want the refs to decide the outcome of the game, and I always say this, if you don't want the refs to decide the outcome of the game, then you have to capitalize on those opportunities. There were plays and opportunities for the Falcons to win the game, and they couldn't do it. And they actually had another opportunity to stop the Chiefs and get the ball back and move it right back down the field and got in position where if they convert the fourth down play, they still have the ball and maybe go on to score. The Chiefs, this team at times can't get out of their own way. We see it constantly, but they always find a way to win football games. They could be struggling the entire game, not able to get anything going offensively. They look stagnant on the offensive side of the ball, not really in the rhythm. And it's amazing how the Chiefs never completely obliterate a decent team or dominate or control all four quarters. And you know what happens when Patrick Mahomes has the ball at the end of the game. You know what happens, right? He's going to beat you, okay? He's going to beat you. If he has the ball on that last drive, he's going to beat you. This offense just finds a way to beat you in the final minutes of games. Even if they played bad. This is the reality. And that's what we've seen from them to start the season. They have not gone into a game where they've taken control or blown out the other team. You can say they're maybe playing down to their competition. You can say that late in games, they just find a way to get it done. You can say that they let the other team hang around and then deliver the blow in clutch moments of the game. You can say maybe it's sort of a slow start for a team that's just slowly getting back into the season. They don't have a game where they blow out the other team or completely manhandle their opponent because their defense gets the stops, keeps them in football games. And when the Chiefs need a big play late on a last-minute drive, here comes Patrick Mahomes to save the day. Patrick Mahomes delivers. The thing is, if you're playing a very good team, the Chiefs can look bad for the first half, have issues moving the ball on offense, and rely on the defense to bail them out and keep the game close. This team, again, they were bailed out by a late game call. I don't know how you missed that, but you got to give credit to the Chiefs defense. When the Chiefs needed to stop them, they did. Look, it is what it is. Nobody likes the Chiefs, and I'm going to tell you why. Number one, haters. People are drinking that haterade. They literally built a dynasty in Kansas City, and people don't really like to embrace dynasties unless it's their team dominating an era. Then it's okay. Then it's acceptable. Know what I say to those people who don't appreciate greatness and who are jelly because it's not their team that's dominating the rest of the league. You know what I say to those people? Beat them. Beat them. Yes, if you want to stop hearing about Taylor Swift's football team, then damn it, root for your team to beat theirs when it truly matters. That's what puts it into a dynasty. That's what puts a stop to a team that has reigned supreme for a long time. They're not going anywhere until somebody beats them. And right now, with Patrick Mahomes, you can't bet against the Chiefs. It was wild to me that they were viewed as underdogs last season, but I guess it was understandable given the year that they had and, losing to teams they were supposed to beat. They had been so uninspiring and handicapped themselves with silly play calls and dropped passes from receivers. Last year, Patrick Mahomes didn't really have anybody to throw the football to. It was a team that didn't play up to their standards, obviously, but they just keep winning. They just kind of play that way where they are content with just a win. It doesn't have to be a blowout. It can be a 1-point win. A win is a win. If it's a close game, I will tell you this. If it's a close game, the Chiefs are going to win. They're going to win the game. We see that all the time. That's what we see. This is what they do because the one-of-a-kind quarterback, his poise, and they're opportunistic, keeping opponents alive in the game until they shoot themselves in the foot and make a few big plays and deliver late in the game to survive. They just keep finding ways to get it done. You saw, to me, again, the toughness of a respectful rush defense. The Chiefs won that game against the Falcons. It wasn't very good or pretty, but it doesn't matter. It's still a win. The Chiefs won that game because of defense and obviously the guy playing quarterback. And every call and spot going the Chiefs' favor, well, guess what? Get used to it, folks. The Chiefs are the new NFL darlings, and Mahomes is the new handsome face. He took Tom Brady's place. The Kansas City Chiefs have opened the season with 3 straight games that came down to the final minute. 2 of them came down to the final play. They could easily be winless in the defense of their latest Super Bowl title, but their uncanny knack for winning games that come down to the wire, their poise, their resilience, thanks to the ingenuity of Andy Reid on the sideline. He's a creative mind out there. Patrick Mahomes under center, are a combination of big plays late in the game, and that has allowed them to start 3-0 and seize control of the AFC West once again, and now you need other guys to step up. Rashee Rice has become the go-to option for Mahomes in the way that Travis Kelce has been for many years. He had 12 catches for 110 yards and a score against Atlanta, giving him 24 catches for 288 yards and 2 touchdowns through the first 3 games. So he has been a reliable weapon for Patrick Mahomes. That's another weapon, and now Patrick Mahomes is starting to build trust with him. Kelce had another drop against the Falcons. Didn't look like himself, finishing with 4 catches for 30 yards. As the season goes, I don't expect Travis Kelce to be like this for the rest of the season. I think he'll find himself again and he'll get back to playing dominant football in time, But the Chiefs, man, they always find a way to beat you. They have the experience. They have the know-how, and this is a team that never gives up. They continue to fight to the very end, and you saw it again. And the haters were just like, damn it, the Chiefs did it again. They found a way to win the football game again. And the Chiefs came out of the game against Atlanta with no significant injuries. They walked out of Atlanta with a win, and now they're 3-0 in the season. And I expect the Chiefs to be back in the playoffs again. Now, I don't know how far they will go. I really don't think they're going to three-peat. I think there's a team that's going to, come out of nowhere in the AFC and beat them because, again, the AFC is just stacked. You got a lot of competitive teams in the AFC, and I just don't see them winning 3 in a row. I think that's hard to do. No team has ever done that before. It's hard to win back-to-back, let alone win 3 in a row. So, it's going to be very tough, but if there's one team that can probably do it, and if there's one team that you don't want to bet against, it's the Chiefs, because they do have Patrick Mahomes as their quarterback. So anything is possible, you know. But the Chiefs are 3-0 to start the season. It wasn't a pretty win, but hey, they got it done. Thanks for watching, everyone. Really appreciate it. Hey, do me a huge favor. Hit my subscribe button. Thanks for watching my videos. I really appreciate people taking the time out of their day to watch my content. And you know what? None of this is possible without you guys. So I'm thankful and grateful for all you wonderful people out there. Thanks for tuning in. I got to go now. It's been fun, as always, chatting with you guys. And I'll be back very soon to talk more sports, as always. See you guys next time.